Today's delayed video release is brought to you by OG&E's inability to bring us a consistent supply of electricity.
And by a backed up septic tank. The timing.
Yeah, well, all of that, plus me not being happy with how far along we were with instructional videos, information, other stuff you'll need to put together a bunch of our new kits, means I'm going to hold back on releasing some of the new ones and shrink down our holiday sale this year, as you can obviously tell from the date. Now, if you're new to welding, I am sure we're going to have something that will interest you and give you a little bit more passion for the craft. But if you're somebody who has a plasma table or laser table and have been at this for a while, I have something I know will interest you. We have the files for all of the flowers available for download so you can cut them and make them yourself. So stick with me till after the break. I'm gonna have all the information you can need on getting those files, discounts of up to 20% site-wide, some of our new offerings, and what you need to do in order to get these guys in time for Christmas. Let's go. So about 2 years ago, I went on a real creative bent after the roses that we sell were as popular as they were, and came up with another 11 flowers to bring us to an even dozen. Those were the plumeria, the poppy, the rose, of course, hydrangeas, daffodils, fuchsias, hibiscus, mums, lotuses, calla lily, orchids, Inca lilies or elastomerias, and daisies. Now those are a lot of fun, but there was always a real big request for lilies and sunflowers. We haven't got the sunflowers figured out yet, but lilies are here. They're added to the store. They can be picked up right now, as well as our bouquet kits. So an individual flower kit is a sheet of 20 gauge. It comes all connected. You cut all the parts apart, weld it onto a stem that you provide, and get to make your flower. This is the lily kit, 20 gauge. Oh gosh, this is the bouquet kit. It is 30 total pieces. You've got 2 of each of the 13 flowers, as well as 2 of our greenery pieces in both varieties. We have ferns and leaves, both come with some grass, so you can really make a bouquet. Now, if you don't want to make a bouquet of 24 flowers, you've got some mixing and matching you can do here. You got gifts to give to other people. Doing it in a big bulk like this means you get 2 of everything, so if there's one you really want and you mess it up, you still have a backup. Other than your welder, it really doesn't take much to put these together. You need a heat source. I use a MAP gas torch, which is a great source of heat. Propane works too, but is slower. And a forge would be the best. You can even do oxyacetylene. You're gonna need some tin snips to cut your pieces apart, or you can just use a grinder, and then a pair of pliers to help bend everything into shape to make your custom and unique one-of-a-kind flower. And as we start offering bouquet packs, we're gonna follow up with one of the other big requests, vases. Not one, but 3 different options. We have this small little square guy here, the petite. It's good for 1, 2, you could get 3 flowers in it. We have the medium sized here, which is great for 3 to 6, maybe even 12 flowers, especially the smaller ones. Both of these can be weighted down with sand, gravel, marbles, or whatever else you choose to help balance the thing. So they can be a little bit tippy, especially if your flowers are leaning way over, but a little bit of gravel in there and it's solved. And then lastly, we have the skeleton vase. This guy is a little more complicated and does take some more work to put together. It's 3/16, comes ready to go. It's tab and slot basically, but it's kind of finicky to align. It's an octagon, but the finished product is awesome in my opinion. We're also including a 6-inch disc for the base to help balance the thing, as well as a little disc to go inside to add more weight, and a ring. It's just a cut off section of pipe that you can tack down to set the base of all of your stems into. My suggestion would be either to do that if you want to be able to rearrange it, or just to tack your stems to the actual base of the vase so that you won't, things won't move around. You can get it arranged exactly the way you're wanting it. Now, if you are interested in getting a flower but don't feel like you're up to the welding or don't have time to do it, we do have about 24 of them pre-made in all sorts of different mixes and matches. You can pick them up on the website. We'll have actual pictures of the one you're ordering so that you know what you're getting, and we will ship them out to you. Now unfortunately that does mean a bunch of our new options like our mini camp stove here or our fire basket are going to be slightly delayed. They'll be out soon though. But I do want to announce we have the Maker's Workshop lanterns back in stock. They've had a slight redesign just to make them simpler to cut out and therefore cheaper for you. These make a great little gift to put a tea light in or LED flickering thing. You could even put a bigger candle in them. They're about 4 inches on a side. And of course, not in the new category, but maybe new to you, we have our Makers Camp mini rocket stoves. Every year, a bunch of makers get together up in upstate New York. Last year, we built this dinosaur about 30 feet tall and burned it a la Burning Man. This guy's a little rocket stove. You feed through the stomach there. It'll shoot a flame about 6-8 inches up out of its mouth. It's perfect to do with the kids, roast marshmallows over. It's just a fun project. And likewise, this year we've made a jackalope and burned that one. And so we have made the exact same sort of setup. It's a rocket stove again that feeds from behind and will shoot a flame up about 6 inches if you're using nice dry wood. You can do marshmallows over it or just enjoy a fun little project to do with your family. And lastly, for a nice little stocking stuffer that we'll get out to you real cheap, we have our Bull Smash Burger Press. These are 1/4 inch plate. They're really easy to put together. You can even do them with a 120 volt welder. And you know, burger press, make nice flat patties on the grill, and they make for a fun stocking stuffer. We're gonna have these guys pretty cheap. Alrighty guys, thanks for sticking through that reduced sale, some of our new products we have available for you. I hope you will enjoy. For our loyal subscribers who are here at the beginning of every video, we are gonna have a 20% off doorbuster sale site-wide on anything until 5 p.m. today, Tuesday, Central Time. I don't know what that is in Celsius or whatever you're using in California, but you guys can figure it out. After that, we're gonna keep the sale going at 15% off until December 19th. That's next Monday, noon Central Time. That is the shipping deadline cutoff for USPS to get you your package before Christmas. But we're not ending it. I'm gonna keep it running after that at 10% all the way out until the middle of January, so you guys can check out some of these. Get a great discount on flowers before Valentine's Day if you want to make something special for your special someone. Your discount code for the entire sale is going to be HOLIDAY. Put it in at the website just when you go to check out, and that'll bring your price down to the best we've ever offered. And as a last minute addition, I think I'm gonna add grab bags. They will just be a couple dollars, and it's all 5 of our Weld It Yourself mini kits. If you don't wanna buy a grab bag, you can pick one up by just telling us some search terms you looked for, what you found, or any cool ideas you have when you go to check out. Thank you all for stopping by.